Now, 4.0. This is a concept where team synthesis lay much emphasis on. Mr. Chee Peng, so you are the CEO of Team Synthesis, which is organizing this important conference on Industry 4.0. When we talk about Industry 4.0, Internet of Things, where machines are communicating with each other, we get the impression we're talking about this film Matrix, where machines have taken control of the human's life. Now, is that real? Is it what we're talking about? How do we make sure that humans still have control over things happening here around us?
I think Matrix probably is a very good example how things can go very wrong in Industry 4.0. But I think we will not have the pleasure to come to the stage because human will be far gone before even that happen. Why? Because Industry 4.0 has this special attribute as compared with the previous three revolutions. We have the first industrial revolution where mechanization that helped tremendously, relieving human from mundane, thankless tasks. Then comes the second revolution where things are being mass produced. Therefore it becomes affordable and therefore it pump up the level of affordability and therefore the society or the societal class changes. Then comes the industrial revolution in the early 70s and where IT automation happened, right? And in many ways, our society, not only Mauritius, but Singapore and Malaysia, we are still stuck in time dimension of Industry 2.5 to Industry 3.0. But Industry 4.0 is a different kettle of fish altogether. The distribution feature is, it combines, it integrates, it changes the way we interact, we live, we work, we think, and we socialize. It changes in an exponential manner over exponential time. That means it's very fast, right? And it promotes something called the digital space, the digital economy, the digital enterprises, the digital learning, the digital employee, whatever digital you have, digital twin in manufacturing, if you may. So the implication of Industry 4.0 is very damning. It's up to you to look at it whether the glass of water is half full or half empty. Either way, you're right. Now, if you choose to look at it as half full, you'll become optimistic. And that is the purpose of this particular conference, where we are doing our very best to get the 150 organizations attending this conference to prepare a plan. And 3 weeks down the road, we are going to conduct a masterclass. All these have been very well crafted and very well planned because this is what is required to address the challenges in Industry 4.0.
So we're talking all this revolution which is coming with technology. Now we know the next generation will be full-fledged, full swing in this kind of Industry 4.0, and maybe there will be Industry 5.0. Now how to get them prepared for this?
Believe it or not, some organizations in Mauritius already have pockets of excellence in Industry 4.0, right? For example, in the financial services, FinTech is Industry 4.0 for financial services. Now the challenge is this, how much people know? So ignorance is a big issue. So this conference serves as a purpose. But apart from addressing ignorance, you need to actively plan against it. So ignorance for not planning is inexcusable, right? So I think media, the fourth estate, has a lot of critical and crucial role in the development of any country, which you have been doing very well in terms of promoting the challenges, the impact, the implication of Industry 4.0. How do we prepare? It depends on what we want to do in life, right? So likewise for organization as well. Some organizations have big plans, but therefore they also need to know that in their physical economy where they are thriving now, it doesn't translate into successes if you become myopic and still stick with your physical economy. Why? Because the digital economy is growing 10 times faster. So even if you are doing okay and maintain 5% to 10% growth in your physical economy, in no time, because the digital economy is growing bigger than you will become a very small player. And I always say this, and I will keep repeating until people do not want to hear this. A young lady renting a place in Roselle. Why renting? Don't have money to buy. If she get a business model correct and the idea correct, she can take on the biggest of boys, not in Mauritius only, around the world, and win. Industry 4.0 is a great democratizer and a great leveler of opportunities. Everybody now start equally.
So you mean like a small country like Mauritius has no complex vis-a-vis like big countries like America or European countries or Asian countries?
Yes and no. If you look at the blueprint we crafted for companies and countries, we discovered there are 5 things that we need to consider. But among the 5 things will be investment. So the same question is true. Forget about Industry 4.0 for the time being. Your brick and mortar, physical economy, do you also have to consider investment? Yes. So it has nothing to do with Industry 4.0. So in the physical economy, how do you grow, taking what you have and look at opportunity and divert your investment into those growth areas? Nothing changes in Industry 4.0. You need to focus on the area of growth, but you need to do it differently, right? Because with the advent of the 9 pillar in Industry 4.0, you can do things faster, you can integrate. The greatest challenge is you need to massively collaborate. For people that used to think in physical economy, you got enemies, you got competitors, I suggest that we start thinking how to collaborate with your enemy. As a lot of people say, bring your friend close, but bring your enemy closer. So that's how to survive in Industry 4.0.
Business Connect, that's it for this edition. Find this program on our website and also follow us on our Facebook page. We'll see you next time for another edition of Business Connect. Till then, it's goodbye.